What's going on, guys? So I decided to make a quick 5-minute video talking about 10 items you need as a videographer. So going right into it, accessory number 1 would be these anchor clips by Peak Design, as well as the slide strap by Peak Design. So this is super versatile. If you need to switch camera bodies from one camera body, you just push in, pull out, grab your second camera body that you have the anchor clips on, and attach it right on just like that. So if you're a gimbal user like me, I usually switch between handheld, where I use my camera strap as a cheap stabilizer. I could take it right off, take off the strap, and now I could use my camera body, put it right on top of my gimbal without worrying about fussing with the normal camera straps that your cameras come with. Accessory number 2 would be the Manfrotto 323 quick release plate. So I learned about this cool tip a couple months ago from Jason Bong's Instagram, and he actually just dropped a YouTube video talking a little bit more about this in depth. So for this tool, I could have the quick release plate under my camera body or multiple camera bodies, place it on top of my gimbal with the quick release plate balanced onto the bottom of it. And once I have it balanced, it's pretty much balanced for the remainder of my shoot. So what's neat about this is I could take it off to shoot handheld and then put it right back onto the gimbal without worrying about balancing it a second time. The third item I would highly recommend would be a shotgun microphone. And this one right here is a Video Mic Pro by Rode. So whenever I'm shooting video, I always have a shotgun mic on top of my camera because the internal microphone on the Sony cameras are pretty much so these are about 200 bucks, brand new, and it's super helpful to take your audio game to the next level. A fourth item you need if you're a videographer would be a variable NG filter. If you don't have one of these already, you can see right here that I could drop my exposure multiple stops right here. So if I'm shooting outdoors in direct sunlight, I could throw a variable ND filter in front of my lens and properly expose my footage now. It's awesome if you guys shoot in S-Log2 or S-Log3. So what's neat about this is I don't have to crank up my shutter speed, and I could shoot footage in a low aperture of f1.4 or f1.8 and have it properly exposed. So the next item I highly recommend would be to get rechargeable AA batteries. If you're like me, I use a Rodelink filmmaker kit, and that takes up 4 AA batteries, and that usually runs out after 1 to 2 shoots. So having rechargeable batteries, I don't have to pay a ton of money for brand new AA batteries down the road. I could just recharge these, put them back in, and use them like they're brand new. Number 6 on the list that you guys need as a videographer would be to have a good backpack or a good carrying case for all your camera gear. So if I'm traveling, I like to use this Atlas adventure bag. As you can see, pretty used up, but it's super durable. So this version right here actually has a compartment for your cameras in the back, and then in the front, you could actually have enough storage to throw in your clothes or gimbals or whatever else you guys have. Another carrying case I like is this one by SKB. This one right here actually has a laptop case. If you guys have a 13 or 15-inch laptop, a cool compartment right here, and enough compartments for all of my camera gear. Moving on to number 7 would be to get a battery pack holder. So the Sony batteries I have run out pretty darn quick, so I usually have multiple batteries in here, fully charged, ready to go. And this is super nice to keep all your batteries organized and in one spot and easy to find when you need them. The next item would be to get a grade card, and if you guys haven't watched already, I just dropped a video talking more about this in depth, but this pretty much helps you set a custom white balance to get the perfect colors and tones for all of your video footage, and it's super helpful if you guys like to shoot YouTube videos or interviews. So number 9 would be to get a rocket blower and a lens pen. So a rocket blower is super helpful when you're changing out camera lens from your camera body and you don't want to get dust or little particles in your camera body. Just keep it upside down, give it a little bit of a squeeze, and you can do the same to your lens. And now it's pretty much clean when you put it back on. It's super helpful when you're changing lenses between your camera body. So I have multiple lens pens in all of my bags because it's a super helpful tool to clean your lens. Moving on to the last accessory would be to have headphones. And you could have cheap headphones like the Apple ones I have now, or to get better ones, but having headphones, especially if you're shooting interviews, it's a must if you want to hear the audio you're capturing to make sure the audio is clear. So those are the 10 items that you need if you're a videographer. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.